Hey boys, Mooney here. Today I'm making a discussion video, and just a disclaimer before you go any further into the video, I'm literally standing right outside my room because of one single thing, and it's so dumb, man. In my room there was a fly, and I spent like an hour trying to fight it and kill it, and it suddenly disappeared, and it only appears when I'm doing something, and it fucking annoyed me, man. And right now it drove me out of my fucking room. I'm just standing outside my room. I just grabbed my tablet and my mic, and I said fuck it, I'll just do a discussion video because I was planning to practice some After Effects because I'm planning to up my editing skills, and it fucking drove me out of my fucking room. It's just insane how annoying flies can be. Anyways, I plan to do a discussion video for chapter 179 for a while now, but every time I start doing the or start recording the discussion, I always go on tangents just like this. For now, I'm just gonna make it concise and talk about the grand cheeky cosmos and how it might affect the story, and what is this, or what does this revelation mean in the grand scheme of things of Eden Zero. The Grand Cheeky Cosmos, it's honestly, the name is not that important to me, because it's a case of who came first, the egg or the chicken. Like, was Shiki named after the cosmos, or was the cosmos named after Shiki? It's just a case of this thing, and I think I have something like, when you are when you know a word but you can't put your finger on the word, like you can't remember the exact same word. It's the exact same thing. Like, I feel like I know something, like I know something, like we have all the fragments to make sense of everything, but I can't put my finger on the grand picture of this reveal, or of the of this thing, because basically the fragments that I have are the name of this cosmos, the first chapter of Eden Zero, the jump to 20,000 years into the future, and Rebecca, and one line that Xiaomi said before, when they first went into Maldian, the line that she said was, I guess that's what they call it here, when she was being asked about is it true that when someone meets mother they get reborn. So that's the line that I have right now. I think these fragments connect together to form a, like, some kind of time loop or something. Like, these fragments are connected. I just don't make I just don't know how to make sense of this. So just an annoying fucking thing that I had to deal with throughout the week. The Grand Cheeky Cosmos, it had obviously, first I thought that we had 7 cosmoses, but turns out there are 4. Just and I think that we always assumed that the cosmoses are 7 because of LC's title, the conqueror of the 7 cosmic seas. But it turns out that it's just 4 cosmic or 4 cosmoses. And yeah, I guess I have one more thing that I want to talk about, which is the cosmoses themselves, the 4 cosmoses that we know. Anyways, the cosmoses that we know of, the Yokino cosmos, the Kaede cosmos, and the Sakura cosmos, and the Oi War cosmos, we came to know that each cosmos represents a season In the case of the soccer cosmos, it represents spring, and in the case of the Aoi war, the Aoi cosmos, I always say the Aoi war. In case of the Aoi cosmos, it represents summer. The Kaede cosmos, it represents uh, fall, and finally the Yukino cosmos, it represents winter. So first of all, when you think about this specific revelation, it makes sense because of how uh, the symbolism of the seasons actually work, and how Hiro tried to tell the story for basically when the sacred cosmos represents spring, right? In spring, it basically spring symbolizes the flourishing of life, or the beginning of life itself and everything. So he started the story from that cosmos. So in that case, that is fucking insane that he thought of this. He thought of this from the very beginning. Then in the Aoi cosmos, the summer represents or symbolizes heat and conflict and freedom and everything. And we saw that we fought for freedom. We had a lot of conflict in the Aoi cosmos. We had challenges. We struggled. We lost people. And in the Kaede cosmos, which represents change, and sometimes it represents letting go and moving on. And basically, it's, if you think about it in the story, since we lost someone in the Aoi cosmos, which represents summer, we have to move on from that. In the Kaede cosmos, since it represents change, we had the time skip. Since it represents letting go, some people have to let go of their feelings. Like, for example, Justice, he might have to let go of his craze about Elsie, and that this notion that he had that Elsie did something horrible. It might seem that way from his perspective, but he has to consider the other angle, which is Elsie, because she did it since she saw that there was no way to change the outcome that that kingdom or that empire that they both were from was trying to do. So that is her way of salvaging the cosmos, or because that empire, from what we understand, was trying to do something that might destroy the entire Kaede cosmos. So Elsie decided to destroy the kingdom instead of the kingdom destroying the cosmos. So yeah, I think Justice has to understand that, and he has to let go of that frustration that he has, and that hatred. Basically, he has this hatred towards Elsie because she did something incomprehensible to him, and that makes him like insane. Like, he's a hypocrite, he's insane, he's everything that he's not supposed to be. So yeah, I think in this arc, or in this Kaede cosmos, there's going to be a lot of changes. Like, a lot of characters are going to flip sides. Like, Justice will come to the good side, because that's the whole storyline of every Jalal character, or actually it should be Sieghart, because it's a consistent thing throughout Heroes mangas that Sieghart, or anyone that resembles Sieghart, will start as a villain, then they'll undergo a change, and then they'll be the good guy, or in the side of the good guys, basically. So I think this is the cosmos that will change Justice's side. Like, he will be with us eventually, like not with us in the crew, but he will be an ally of the Eden Zero crew. And I think Elsie might die. I think that she might die, or she might also switch sides. She might go with the with the with the Ziggy, because this arc, if you think that Ziggy is going down this arc, then you are a fool. Like, you are a fool. But revelation has been made to us that there are only four cosmoses, that means there's only going to be one more cosmos to explore, and then we'll get to see Mother, because it seems like she exists outside this cosmoses, like this grand cheeky cosmos. She exists outside this cosmos. So after all of these cosmoses have been explored, then we'll get to see Mother, and the story, it seems like, after this arc is heading towards its finale. I think that's the case, because Hero has made this Lindard arc that was supposed to be just a stop along the way. He made it like this microcosm of all the storylines within the within the manga, because we Holly got included. Justice is on the way, 100%. He's on the way. Elsie, Ziggy didn't. Connor, and for sure, this is 100% confirmed at this point. Old Man Wise. A lot of storylines are converging in or on Lindard. Some of them will end there, like the storyline will end there, and the character themselves, or the characters themselves, will find some kind of resolution to their storyline or story arc. Like Connor, I think his arc will end in Lindard, and I think Old Man Wise as well. Who else? I think the start of the change within Justice's heart will start in the Lindard arc. Like, he will start in the Lindard arc. He'll start to change. He'll see that Elsie is trying to do something good here. He'll see that Shiki is not that bad of a guy. He'll also get to know, I think, that the one who killed Creed is actually Jesse, because that motherfucking rat is still out there. I think Amira will join the war as well, because I've seen the title for the next chapter, not like this week's chapter. No, but the chapter of that after that. I've seen that the chapter is called A Prelude to the Kaede War, which means that this universe or this cosmos will be the same as the Aoi cosmos. It will be just a war. Although in the Aoi cosmos we have had the Red Cave arc and the Foresta arc, I think we'll have similar arcs to them, but after the Lindard arc. The Lindard arc will be the big war. Then we'll have an arc just focused on Elsie and Justice, and then I think we'll move on to not move on. Holly will lead us to the Yokino cosmos, because after this war, I think Dead will not die, but he will escape into the Yukino cosmos, and then Holly will tell Shiki that they have to chase him, because they'll come to know after this war that they might think that they have ended Ziggy. Ziggy might appear to die in this war, in this arc, at the end of this arc. I think that is the way this arc is leading to. Ziggy's storyline seems to have ended at the end of this arc, and all of them characters that we have will think that way, and then they'll think that Ziggy has ended, like Ziggy has died. Dead End will escape into the Yukino cosmos, and then they will deal with the Dead End there with some other OSG, say maybe Aknawala or Saint Firenox, and then when they deal with all of them, then they'll come to know that actually Ziggy didn't die, he faked his death or something like that. I think the story is going that way, because Ziggy, there's no way he's ending here. He will fake his death, I think, and he will stay low for a while after this Lindard arc, because we have a lot of storylines to explore. So I think that is the way Hero is doing this this arc. I think that's everything that's in my mind. Like, I basically just puked all of my thoughts to you guys. I think it's fucking disgusting, and uh, there's no sense. You can't make sense of everything that I said. It just like fragmented thoughts. I just said everything that's in my mind without thinking. To connect everything together, I just said everything in one go. So if you like the video, give me a like. Otherwise, a dislike. I'll just upload this video as it is. I'm not sure if I'll include some imagery or anything, because honestly, I think I'll just upload this as a podcast a type video, like you just listen to my annoying voice and that's it. Anyways, this Bumoni, and if you like the video, as I said, give me a like. Otherwise, a dislike. Subscribe to the channel, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, which is tomorrow. Yeah, so bye.